Welcome! How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully you all can hear me. Thank you so much for joining. Antonis, Kiki, thank you so much for joining. Shane, how are you guys doing tonight? Awesome to see you. Alright, hell yeah. And by the way, if you hear that in the background, my air conditioner is going because, oh my good golly, it is hot. It is really hot. How is everybody doing tonight? I'm very sorry to hear that, Shane, and I'm sure your grandma's looking down on you right now. Your grandma passed away? Grandma on your dad's side. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. That is unfortunate. I'm deeply sorry for your loss. Michael, just to let you guys know, I'm in a hospital, had a heart attack, so I won't participate. Keep me in your prayers. Oh, yeah, of course, Michael. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Yeah, definitely, you'll be in our thoughts, for sure. I'm sorry to hear that. Wow, a lot of bad news tonight. I'm very deeply sorry to hear that, guys. Marlene, how are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Guys, slay that like button if you're hopping on into Fright Night. We do have some subjects to talk about. I will dive into those, and I will go ahead and show you the DVDs and Blu-ray that I actually just got this week. So hopefully you guys are prepared to see what I got. We have quite a few people hopping on in. Hell yeah. Yeah, I decided to go live late. I had to take my brother to work, so I dropped him off, and I wanted to go live immediately after. First, I'll get started with the DVDs that my parents bought me. They bought me a couple DVDs at a thrift store, which is awesome. Philip, thank you for joining, man. Glad you can make it. Glad more people are hopping on in right now. How's your guys' nights going? Got anything planned for the weekend? Any spooky movie watching? Anything? I'll probably be on for about an hour and a half, and then I'm going to call it a night, go to bed, because it's going to be, by the time this is over, it's probably going to be almost midnight. Hell yeah, 11 viewers right now. How are you guys doing? Alright. I did share this to the community page, by the way, before we went live. But I guess the first subject we can go ahead and talk about, which it was brought up yesterday, so I'm like, might as well go ahead and talk about it first, which is Terrifier 3. Terrifier 3 has been confirmed, and we are going to be getting a sequel. It's a trilogy now. It's a trilogy, which is crazy. It started off in All Hallows Eve. Art was introduced in All Hallows Eve, and now it's like he's got his own franchise. Saw your notification on Messenger earlier this morning. Hell yeah. Did you see there was photos of the Nun 2 revealed? Yes, I did. I did see that there were photos for the Nun 2 revealed. Yeah, pretty creepy imagery. I didn't like that. I was like, ooh, that's not okay, seeing a nun smile. I don't think I've ever seen her smile. I've seen her, like, you know, look evil and shit, but never smile. Great, just relaxing and enjoying your stream. Awesome, Joseph. Hell yeah, man. Hey, Tom, thank you so much for hopping on in. Guys, slay that like button if you're hopping on into the live stream. But yeah, the first subject we are going to go ahead and talk about is the fact that Terrifier 3 has been confirmed to be getting a third movie in the trilogy. This is no surprise. I don't know how much the second one made. Let me go ahead and look that up really quick. Terrifier 2 made a lot of money, I think, in the box office. Yeah, the budget was $250,000, and it brought in $15.1 million. Oh my good golly. It did better than Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, I think, by a long shot. $250,000 budget and a $15.1 million box office number. Holy shit. Of course it's going to be getting a third movie. Hey, Cheyenne, movie maker. Hey, can't wait for Terrifier 3 to come out. Hell yeah, man. How you doing, Cheyenne? Thank you so much for hopping on in tonight. Glad a lot of you people are hopping on in. Hell yeah. I just got back from Walmart. I actually just dropped my brother off. Had to grab a couple cases of water. And again, I will be showing you the DVDs and Blu-ray that my family did get me. But yeah, no, Terrifier 3, I am looking forward to it. I do need to see the second one. But yeah, with the budget like that, and that's how much it made, this is no surprise. I mean, people are wanting to see this more continuations. I think that's why slasher films are just, they're so good, man. They make so much money, yet very simple to make, depending on how you make them. I'm so happy to hear this, to hear that Terrifier did so well. I just got back from gardening with my mom. Hell yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. When I think of Terrifier, I think of practical effects, kills, and I'm hoping they make the kills even better in the third one. Yeah, I heard they used a lot of practical effects. Is the mask from Return of the Living Dead over your shoulder? That is the Return of the Living Dead mask. Yep, right above my shoulder. But yeah, Terrifier 3 is coming. Been confirmed. I still have to watch Terrifier 2. Same here. I'm going to be doing a reaction to it. I think I saw it on a streaming service. Well, I own it on DVD over there, but I'm going to go ahead and watch that hopefully here soon. I need to do Jeepers Creepers and several others. But I'll go ahead and show you guys the DVDs really quick that I got this week. My family were at a couple of thrift stores, and they found these. And I was pretty tickled to see the DVDs that they got. Here's the first one, which it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning. But the reason why I'm so excited about it is because it's a Blockbuster edition of the movie. So this was at a Blockbuster at one point. You know how exciting that is, man? And the beginning is actually a pretty crazy, gory movie. Preview, $3.99 quality. I love that shit, man. I absolutely love that shit. And continuing on with the Blockbuster movies, this is not by any means like my favorite of the Halloween franchise. It's actually my least favorite Halloween movie, but still, the fact that it's a Blockbuster, man. There's a Blockbuster release for Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I'm not a fan of this movie by any means, stretch of the imagination. There are some good moments, it has some good gore, but I'm not a fan of this film overall. It looks good, it's a good looking movie, but yeah. The fact that it was Blockbuster, though, almost made me forgive it for that moment. So I forgive it for being a Blockbuster release. Let me get back into focus. Alright, up next we have the Amityville Horror remake, which I have not owned this in a long time. I actually sold all of these movies, all of them, when I used to have them all, right? I used to have them all. But I sold them all because I was going to upgrade them all to Blu-ray, and I never did, but I'm glad to have the DVDs back. And then to end it off, we have Rob Zombie's Halloween 1, which I actually did not hate. I actually enjoy Rob Zombie's Halloween 1. For the most part. There's some things that I'm not a fan of. You know, I'm not a fan of the first, 30 minutes. The first 30 minutes with the whole redneck family, the white trailer trash family. It's pretty cringy in my opinion. I don't think it was necessary. But it's not bad. It's not horrible. The acting was pretty solid in that movie too, but I think the one I was most excited about was definitely Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning. Probably the one I was most excited about. No offense, bro. Halloween Ends stunk. P-U-L-O-L. Well, I don't blame you for saying that. I personally liked Halloween Ends. I get why people hate it, but I personally liked it. Hashtag see Kyle. Hey, Rhiannon, how are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Glad to see that you made it to the live stream. A lot of you guys are making it to the live stream tonight, which is awesome. Make sure you hit that like button. Let me know that you're watching. And then I'm going to show you guys the Blu-ray that I picked up tonight, which was Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves on Blu-ray. I have not seen the original Dungeons & Dragons movie. I'm not even that big of a Dungeons & Dragons fan, but I really bought it for my dad because he's into the fantasy action films, and I've heard good things about it. It's actually apparently a really fun time. So, and I do like Chris Pine. I do like Chris Pine as an actor. So I purchased that tonight. But anyway, that's pretty much all the DVDs and Blu-rays I've gotten this week. It's been a busy minute. Busy lately, understandable. A bit of busy bee. I think Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 was my favorite horror movie I sat through and watched. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I personally like Rob Zombie's Halloween 1. It's not, again, in my top, 20, 30, 40, even 50 favorite horror films of all time, but I still enjoy it for what it was. It's fine, especially when you get towards the end. Friday the 13th movies made millions for Paramount. Oh, yeah. By far, yeah. I might just watch your reaction to it on Patreon. I'll stream it on my TV. Hell yeah, that's an idea. Happy Friday. I actually don't know Dungeons & Dragons, but I liked the movie. Oh, that's a good thing, that you didn't know much about it, but you liked the movie. That's good to hear. I'm definitely excited to check it out. Thank you so much for joining Lone Fire. All of you guys, thank you so much for joining today's Friday Fright Night. I was pretty excited to get all that stuff this week as gifts. Just, things that, it was literally, I think most of the DVDs cost $1.99 at a thrift store. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, and I already checked all of them. The only one that has a little bit of damage is Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, which I'm not complaining about because I figured I'd never watch it, I'll never put it in. But the other ones are perfectly clean. I have an urge to watch Riverdale again, not horror, but a good dark mystery TV show. Yeah, Riverdale's not horrible. I mean, it was one of those ones that kind of took me by surprise. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought it had. It was better than it had the right to be, I would say, for Riverdale. Who's all hopping on in right now? Thank you guys so much for hopping on in. Glad to see that you're making it to Friday Fright Night. We normally talk about horror films, paranormal things, anything you guys want to talk about. We'll chat it up and have a conversation about it. So if you guys want to have conversations with me, definitely make sure you leave a comment in the chat. When do you think the Nun 2 teaser trailer will drop? Let me go ahead and look up when it's coming out. That's a good question. The Nun 2 is coming out this year, so that's a good sign. Okay, so it's going to be coming out towards September of this year. So in about 3 to 4 months, I would probably say we could probably get a teaser trailer within July. I'd probably go and say it probably around August is when we'll probably get a teaser trailer, or maybe late July, maybe in early July. Who knows? Probably around that time. July or August is where I'm guessing. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see something for that real soon. Francis, how you doing, man? Thank you for making it. Happy early birthday, Jordan. Oh, thank you so much, man. Is Killer Clowns going to be available on 4K? I would assume so, probably at some point. I mean, it's especially with the game coming out. I mean, I'm already pretty positive they're going to be making a sequel at some point. I mean, at some point, we're going to get a sequel to Killer Clowns from Outer Space. If everything else is getting sequels, by God, where's our sequel to Killer Clowns from Outer Space? It needs to happen. Cast me. You guys do whatever you can. Make the the Chiodo, I think the Chiodo brothers, I want to say is what they're called. I gotta look them up now. Gosh dang it, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Yeah, let's go ahead and look up the movie really quick. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, come on. Chiodo, yeah, Chiodo brothers. I want the Chiodo brothers to know that I want to be a part of Killer Clowns from Outer Space 2. Return of the Killer Clowns from Outer Space is, I think, what they were wanting to call it. Yeah, Chiodo brothers. I thought so. I used to play Dungeons & Dragons back in the day for 3 years until my character died. No other character felt right. Ooh, Nosferatu is an amazing vampire film. Thank you for mentioning that, because that is our second main topic, which is Nosferatu has finished filming, so that is pretty exciting. Nosferatu has finished filming. I don't even think the cast has been announced for the movie. So the movie has already been filmed, from what I'm aware of. I'm pretty freaking positive. Robert Eggers. Yeah, Robert Eggers is directing it, which already had me leaping with joy. Sounds like filming has wrapped. Yeah, look at that. Already, filming has wrapped. I don't even think we have an actual cast yet for this movie. I think there might have been some people directed. Oh! I lied! There is a cast for the movie. Wow, dude. Bill Skarsgård as Count Orlok. I feel like I heard that somewhere, but I think it was a rumor at the time. Count Orlok is played by Bill Skarsgård. No way. Dude. I'll tell you what right now, though. I was looking at the cast, and I see several people who I actually see somebody who I would have preferred to see as Count Orlok. Willem Dafoe, I would to have loved to have seen as Count Orlok. I'm not saying Bill Skarsgård isn't up for the challenge. He obviously is. He was fantastic as Pennywise. But man, Willem Dafoe is so overlooked. I really feel like they are missing out on that face, man. That face, his smile, when he wants to look psychotic, he can look psychotic. I really feel like that is a big mistake not to cast Willem Dafoe as Orlok. Damn, dude. Damn, but the rest of the cast is awesome, too. We got literally Lily Rose Depp, Nicholas Hoult, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Willem Dafoe, Bill Skarsgård, Simon McBurney, Emma Corrin. I mean, it's a star cast. And Robert Eggers helming the project. You already know he's going to put a lot of love and respect from the original into this movie. I have no doubt in my mind it's going to be a good time. But, man, I really wanted to see Willem Dafoe as Orlok. I think he would have been perfect. Now that you watch Nosferatu, you should watch Shadow of the Vampire, the fictional version of the making of Nosferatu. Dafoe plays Orlok. No, he does not. No, he does not. You are, dude. Are you serious right now? He actually plays Orlok in the movie. Oh my God! If you're telling the truth right now, which I have no doubt in my mind that you are, I have to watch this as soon as possible. I have to watch this, man. That makes me excited, actually. That makes me really excited. Stab that like button, folks. A member for 24 months. Good God. Thank you so much, Francis. That is support, man. Next week when I go home, I might watch either Cinnamon's reaction to Smile was awesome. Trust me, it's good. It's a good reaction. Troll 2 is pretty bad, but funny bad. I agree with that. I think it's a good time, man. Troll 2 was a good time. Never saw Troll 2. How bad is it? It's a bad movie. Like, I cannot not tell you it's not bad. It is a bad movie, but man, I would be lying if I told you I didn't enjoy it. Yeah, Cinema did a good job on that reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the smile reaction I posted to YouTube. But yeah, going back to the whole Nosferatu thing, I was very, very excited to see. Here it is, Shadow of the Vampire from 2000. Wow, yeah, he does, doesn't he? I'm looking at a picture of him right now. He looks good in the makeup. He looks really good. Tell me we get a creepy Willem Dafoe smile in that movie at some point. Dude, that looks really good. Oh, I have to watch it. I have to watch it. The filming of Nosferatu is hampered by... Oh, he plays the guy who plays... Okay, he doesn't play Count Orlok. He played the guy who played Count Orlok. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's pretty exciting. Hey, Peachy, how are you doing? We were just talking about Bill Skarsgård being casted as Count Orlok, but we also noticed that Willem Dafoe is also in the movie. Still, man, I mean, now that I know there was a movie that he actually did play the actor who played Nosferatu in a movie, I'm actually... Or not Nosferatu, Count Orlok. I am actually more excited to see Bill Skarsgård a little bit more. Like, if I want to go see Willem Dafoe, get an idea of how he would play Count Orlok, I'll go back and watch the movie that he was in. Dafoe rocked it, did he really? That's exciting. Jordan should make a vampire cat movie. The shoot is the head of the vampire cat. That'd be awesome. I actually wouldn't mind playing a vampire in a movie. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I actually did a photo shoot of me as a vampire a long time ago. I'm not sure if I still have photos from that photo shoot, but man, it was a pretty damn proud moment because I thought that photo shoot rocked. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. By the way, if you're hopping on in here, guys, and have not slain that like button, do me a quick, solid favor. Slay that like button. It means a lot. Peachy, have you seen the Dungeons and Dragons movie? The Tree Dragon, how are you doing? Thank you for hopping on into the live stream. You're new around here, aren't you? I appreciate you hopping on in and chatting it up with me. That bottle of water was a lot more refreshing than the first one, let me tell you that right now. In Shadow, it leaves it open to Shrek was actually a vampire. Really? Church is not in this room. He is downstairs chilling out right now. Yeah, I'm not going to bring him in the room, especially when I'm filming. That cat is a menace to society, let me tell you right now, dude. He was, earlier when I was trying to film, I was trying to edit. He was in here. He was not laying up. He was not letting me up, man. He was just... You weren't a fan of it. Ooh. Okay, I hear a lot of mixed things. I actually purchased it tonight. I purchased it. I was curious. I've never seen a Dungeons and Dragons movie before. I've heard a lot of fun things about it. People were saying it's a good, fun popcorn film. And my dad is really into movies like this, so I figured he might really get a kick out of it. I'm hoping that's the case. But I wasn't going to buy it at first, but I figured, you know, why not try something new, try something a bit different, and give it a shot. Yeah, this randomly popped up in my notification. Well, that's a good sign. I'm happy to hear that. I'm hoping more people actually get notifications, random notifications, so they know when I'm live. Because most of the time, people don't ever get notified when I go live. But I'm glad that you can make it to my live stream. And do you have any idea of what you're doing this weekend? You going to watch any horror films? Going to watch any paranormal investigations? Go on any paranormal investigations? Anything like that? Do anything spooky? Anything creepy? Go to abandoned haunted houses? Go to just abandoned buildings in general? Go exploring? Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you're going to be doing over the weekend. I heard of it, but it doesn't sound like my type of movie. I actually might have watched that video or something. Might have watched one video or something. Okay, okay. Have you ever seen Nosferatu 1922? Very creepy and better than Dracula. I actually agree with that. I do agree that it is a better movie than the original Dracula with, well, technically it is the original Dracula if we really wanted to be specific, but yeah, I find it to be a better movie than Bela Lugosi's Dracula. If you had asked me, which do I prefer, Nosferatu, the original 1922 classic, which I would love to do a revisiting to that one, or would you prefer, you know, the original Dracula with Bela Lugosi in that iconic role? I gotta say, I definitely prefer Nosferatu. By far. I even like the remake of Nosferatu. I'm not sure if a lot of you guys saw that one from the 70s. I think it was 74. It might have been later than that. It might have been 79. It might have been, maybe it was 1979. Nosferatu, 1979. I thought so. I really enjoyed that movie. It was pretty good. Really atmospheric, really gothic. I'm a D&D player, and I have been since I was a kid. You could so to me, it could have used more imagination. That's what you see. Isn't that sad? A lot of these movies that have such free range for imagination, they never go the extra mile. They never go all the way with their ideas, and it bums me out, man. That kind of disappoints me to hear because it was either between this movie tonight or 65. That new dinosaur movie with Adrian maybe Adrian Brody's his name. Let me go ahead and look that up really quick. I think his name is Adrian Brody, but I'm gonna, if I'm wrong on that, I don't think it is. Adam Driver. Got it. Adrian Brody. Got it. That's the guy from fucking Predators. Adam Driver. I had a choice between that movie and Dungeons and Dragons, and I picked the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Who's in the new Boogeyman movie? That's a good question. I'm not really sure who. I don't know if it's like a very memorable cast. Not saying they aren't going to be good in the movie or anything like that. But I actually have heard some pretty decent things about the new Boogeyman movie. Surprisingly enough. The Boogeyman. Sophie Thatcher. Yeah, not a lot of people I recognize right off the bat. It's a Stephen King movie, though. 3.5 out of 5 for a review right there. Damn. Where to watch and stream The Boogeyman 2023. Monster Hash. It's got a 6.3 out of 10 on IMDb. 60% on Rotten Tomatoes right now. I'll tell you what, man. The trailer did not impress me that much. So I figured it was going to do bad. I really did. It looked like a really bad movie. A cash grab. That's interesting. I would still watch it. You might like it. It wasn't my favorite. That's how I'm going to view it too. I think I'm going to go in there with an open mind. Hopefully I walk out like, oh, that's a pretty good time. It has a fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes, so it must be somewhat good, right? I didn't get the 4K. It didn't seem like a movie I really wanted to get for 4K. A Blu-ray sounded fine. I just hit that like button. Hell yeah, I appreciate that. I have both the Nosferatu and Dracula, and I also have the original version of Phantom of the Opera. Very cool with Lon Chaney. Hell yeah, man. Everyone needs to get retro movie fans and have always been notified every time. Yeah, just hit that bell notification if you guys want to be notified for more of my live streams. Again, most of the time on Fright Night, we just sit around, tell good ghost stories. We talk about horror films, movies that are upcoming that we're really excited about, things along those lines. So if you're a fan of that kind of thing and that just having a conversation with the community, then this is for you. Trust me, you might enjoy it. I'm trying to convince my sister to watch a movie with me sometime. Hell yeah, I respect that. The way he seemed to do a movie reaction, Church would be fun on a live stream. Church would be fun on a live stream, but he'd be a pain to control. I'm excited to see The Little Mermaid. I don't blame you. There's a lot of people who are actually saying they loved it. I know some people I know in my personal lives who loved it. They're actually surprised by it. They were like, oh my god, it's way better than I thought it was going to be. You haven't been notified for streams lately? I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. I don't think there's anything I can literally do to fix that issue. It's just literally something that I think either it works or it doesn't work sometimes, so you just kind of have to keep an eye out. The Strangers 3 does not have a release date or release year anymore on IMDb. Oh, that is a shame. That is a shame. Which kind of tells me that they might have given up on it, which I really hope not. But if they did, it wouldn't surprise me all too much. I think there's actually talks of them doing like a remake of The Strangers. Yeah, I think they actually planned on doing a remake of it, which is interesting to do for sure because it's not even like it's that old of a movie. Original fandom is fantastic. I try to imagine the audience's time during. Oh yeah, the face reveal. Yeah, that would have been nuts. Yeah, The Strangers 3. My parents are keeping me busy anyway, so even if I have been notified, there's a chance I would miss it some anyways. Understandable. The Little Mermaid was really good. I enjoyed it. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. I actually really am. I'm honest to God, very relieved to hear that people are really enjoying it. That is the goal. Of course, you know, the trailers really sold me. I thought the trailers looked fantastic. There were some things I had issues with, you know, of course. I think that's what goes with most of these Disney live-action adaptations. I've always had, like, an odd issue with them. But as long as people are really enjoying those movies, and for the most part, I don't think a lot of people have really loved the live-action adaptations, not as much as the originals. I still know people who prefer the originals by far over the live-action adaptations, but they're for the newer audiences who are going to be, you know, born around this time, who are going to go to the movie theaters and watch those and relive that kind of feeling that we got when we were kids watching all these Disney movies. it's a very cool thing when you think about it in that kind of light. In all honesty, I don't really try to view it as, why are they doing this? Why are they ruining my childhood? It's not always about me and what I want. So I will say there's one song though. Oh God, I wish I could unlisten to it. It really was bad. Oh, that's not good to hear. There's been a couple times where these live action adapted Disney live actions, man, where they actually brought in a new song and it was actually decent. I remember the Evermore song, Nevermore, from the Beauty and the Beast remake. I thought that was a really well-made song. It actually made sense. He broke out into a song while she was leaving him. It made sense. It was like the perfect moment for a Disney song. So I enjoyed that one. And it was actually really catchy, too. I used to listen to that shit. The Scuttlebutt song. My former coworkers have watched the new Little Mermaid. They enjoyed it, too. I still have not. When fans of Disney Little Mermaid read the OG story, they are shocked. Yeah, well, it's crazy how dark a lot of those original, the original stories are, too. I've read a lot of really horrific stories, yeah. What was one of the more messed up ones? The Jungle Book. Jungle Book was a really messed up story. The ending is not so sweet and happy in the book. Sup, Kunal, how are you doing? The tree. I wonder if they'll make a live-action Snow White. I think they are. Yeah, they're definitely making a live-action Snow White. Here, let me go ahead and do you guys a solid really quick. Let me go ahead and do you guys a solid really quick. This is a very awkward thing to do, so I apologize. So we're going to do that. I'm going to stay right here on my screen. Bear with me. I'll show you really quick. Snow White live action. Yeah, Snow White live action. Here are the first images. I'm going to try to find the one image I saw. Yeah, that is an image of her from the real live action movie that they're making. Pretty interesting. First look at the Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Go to, really quick, I want to go to IMDb really quick. I think they got more images and stuff. I did not know they casted Gal Gadot as the evil queen. That's pretty good casting, actually. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, they are making a live-action Snow White, and they got it cast. I got to go to bed. Thanks for letting me be part of the group. Absolutely, man. That's cool. There's a few kid stories seem kind of dark. I agree. That was a very unnecessary song. Horrible. Yeah, it sounds like a very horrible song. I think some people who don't like the live action remakes are expecting scenes from scene. I unfortunately I've kind of I think the one that really, of course, shocked me, right? With how lazy I felt it was, and you can agree with me, you can disagree with me. That's fine. I don't care. Visually, the movie looks fantastic. I mean, look at that. That is a beautiful looking. It's not even a real lion. I mean, that's beautiful. Scar looked badass. I mean, they all looked incredibly good. But at the end of the day, I mean, I really did not like this movie. I really didn't. And it wasn't even just the fact that I felt like there was no soul behind the movie. That's wrong of me to say in a sense, even though I think most people can understand where I'm coming from. I think most people can. The visual effects, outstanding. The voice acting, pretty damn good. And the cast, again, fantastic. But I really feel like there was something missing to this live action adaptation. And it wasn't like The Jungle Book, which I thought The Jungle Book was actually really good. I really felt there was something behind The Jungle Book live action remake. I really enjoyed that one. I actually prefer and this might be blasphemy to a lot of people, I actually prefer the remake of Jungle Book to the original one, if I had to be honest with you. So, not all of them are horrible. But The Lion King, I don't know what it was about The Lion King that really bothered me. Hey, thank you, Jimmie, for the $1.49, man. I'm curious, has anyone ever seen an old horror movie, Blackula? I've never seen Blackula. Good evening, still not feeling well? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. A live action Snow White sounds fun. I cannot wait to see that live action Snow White. I think that one's gonna be pretty interesting. Put that horrible song and leave out all the Brothers Grimm stories. Oh, dude, the Brothers Grimm. Oh my God, you ever seen that movie with Heath Ledger? Hell yeah, man. And Matt Damon, I think, is who the other one was. A live action Snow White. I think I'm gonna go to bed now. Have a good night, Maniacs. All right, movie maker. Have a great night. I hated the live action Beauty and the Beast. I guess it's the lack of facial expressions. Maybe the lack of facial expressions. Yeah, with the original one, it was like more emotion coming through the faces. But they had the advantage of being a cartoon, right? I think that's where they had definitely the advantage of being a cartoon. Let me go to Beauty and the Beast. Which I saw Beauty and the Beast in the theaters, by the way. I saw Beauty and the Beast in theaters back in 2017 with my dad. I took everybody to go to the theaters. And I won't lie to you. I enjoyed it. I did. There was a lot I enjoyed about it. Beauty and the Beast, fun fact about me, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney film of all time. The original animated classic is my favorite Disney film. So when they were remaking it, I was pretty curious. There are some things I would definitely have loved to have seen improved upon, which would be the looks of the Beast. The CGI was god-awful. I know that might piss people off, but if I'm going to be honest, the CGI to the Beast was very noticeable. It was like, yeah, that is CGI. That's not really there. And we all saw it. We all saw it. And it bummed me out, man, because I was really looking forward to it. They were even going to do practical effects at first. Yeah, see, Peachy gets it. Yeah, God, the Beast was just horrible looking. Oh my God, they really they fucked the pooch on that one, I think is what the term is. But yeah, Gaston, played by Luke Evans, perfect casting. The casting, I have no issues with the casting. The casting was pretty much spot on perfect. Dan Stevens as the Beast was good. Him as the human being, though, I didn't really think he fit the human being version of the Beast. I really feel like they could have got someone who looked less of a douchebag, had a, like a, I'm not even saying, I'm going to be honest with you, the guy, he looks like a nice person. The guy kind of looks like a douchebag, though. Like, he looks like the guy who would bully me in school, if I had to be honest with you. He kind of looks like that kind of guy. That face, like I'm being judged, that's a very judgmental face. I'm not even trying to be a douchebag. I'm not trying to judge him by the way he's looking, but if I seen this guy on the street, he's probably like, yeah, that guy's probably judging me. I don't, so I figured they would have picked a nicer looking gentleman. God, that was probably a horrible thing to say, but just saying. Yeah, better than the original, okay. Oh, I don't think it's better than the original. At least Beauty and the Beast, I don't think it was better. Oh, I heard, are you talking about, like, Jungle Book? He looks like PewDiePie's lost brother. He's from Downtown Abbey. Okay. How do you make practical effects Beast? I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, if you could do an American Werewolf in London, I feel like you could do a Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Let's see here. I think they actually have a photo. Let me go back a little bit. Beauty and the Beast, 2017 practical. I'm pretty sure they have a photo of the Beast, what he would look like if they actually went with the practical effects. And they were going to. I'm pretty sure that first. Yeah. I think that's it right there. I feel like there's another picture, though. I noticed it because Nostalgia Critic actually showed the picture of the Beast of what he would have looked like. With makeup and everything. That is badass, man. That is badass. Here it is. This is the image. I'm pretty positive this right here is the image. Yeah. That is what he was going to look like if they had gone the route of live action. Right there. Look at that. That's pretty damn cool, isn't it? I think it would have probably worked better if I had to be honest with you. Yeah, my face is blocking the camera. I mean, yeah, let me go ahead and try to really quickly. There it is right there. Yeah. That is what he would look like. Pretty interesting, and now I know it's official because it's actually on the IMDb page. And then we get... Where's a really shitty image? Right there, he doesn't look bad. Right there. This... come on, give me the picture. Yeah, that right there is what we got. Yeah. Yeah, there's some good shots of him in the movie occasionally, but that's what we're stuck with. Unfortunately. There we go. Back to the Twitch stream. All right. I love the French version of Beauty and the Beast. Right, right. Laugh myself. What they can do. You'd be amazed at what they can do with practical effects. Yeah, they could have pulled it off. I have no doubt they had the budget to pull it off. But yeah, they probably were like, you know what would be easier is if we did the CGI. I think that would be a lot easier. What is currently the topic of discussion right now? And hello, Jordan. Hey, Valsraven. How are you doing today? Right now, we're just talking about live-action Disney movies. We were talking about Little Mermaid, then it kind of went off into the other ones, and now we're kind of ranting and complimenting some of the Disney live actions. But as it stands right now, I'd probably say The Jungle Book is probably my personal favorite of the live-action Disney adaptations. I still have yet to watch the new Peter Pan and Wendy. I have yet to watch The Little Mermaid. I saw Aladdin. Aladdin I'd probably give about probably a 5 out of 10. I just thought it was okay at best. Not even close to the original. Lion King, I'd probably give, to be honest, a 4 out of 10. Yeah. Pinocchio, I saw 2022's Pinocchio with the Disney one. That was a pretty bad movie. I liked it at first. The more I thought about it, I was really just, they could have done better. So yeah, when it comes to live action Disney, it's really mostly misses. Hey, Ashley, how you doing? Thank you for joining the live stream. Glad you made it. Oh, if you're hopping on in, guys, slay that like button. We have 52 views on the live stream and 16 likes on the live stream. Definitely slay that like button. Let me know that you're here by hitting that thumbs up. And again, thank you for the donations, guys. I appreciate that. $4.49 in donations. Thank you so much. Helps out. Good. Hope you're doing good too. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm doing pretty solid right now. I cut my face shaving. Really bad cut, but we're just talking about the live action Disney movies. Let's get at least a 20. Yeah, that'd be nice. Getting at least a 20 likes would be a pretty good accomplishment. And again, I want to show you guys, to the people who are just hopping on in here, if you're horror movie fans, let me show you what I got these past couple days. My mom and dad decided to go to a thrift store, and they found these for $1.99 a piece. We got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning, on DVD, and this is not scratched at all, by the way. Look at that. Look at the Blockbuster tag on it. Does that not make you excited? That makes me excited. Then we got Rob Zombie's Halloween, which I like it. I like it. I don't love it. I like it. The Amityville Horror remake, which is actually a decent remake. Very Hollywoodized, but it's a decent remake. Yeah, old Blockbuster. And then here's another Blockbuster. It's not a good movie, by any means. I actually do not like this movie. But Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, and there's a Blockbuster tag on it. I like it a little bit more because of that Blockbuster tag. Oh god, focus. Focus. Beautiful. Getting back to that live stream. Love Halloween 2 remake. Hell yeah, man, I approve of that. I appreciate, dude, the more power to you. I have nothing but respect. Have you seen the Halloween 2007 documentary that is 4 hours long? I don't think I did. Well, an old Blockbuster movie, yeah. Yeah, I got 3 of them now. Those ones, I have those 2, and then I have the Hills Have Eyes 2 remake, which is a Blockbuster movie, yeah. Pretty exciting. Just to see those old tags again, man, really brings a lot of nostalgia to my heart. The nostalgia is overwhelming. Love the AH remake too. Oh, the Halloween remake? Yeah. Hey, I respect it. I respect it. The more power to you. If you love those remakes, the more power to you. I enjoyed the Rob Zombie. Here, these are remakes I'm actually, like, really excited to talk about now. If we're talking about, like, horror remakes, Rob Zombie's Halloween, the first one, is actually probably in my top, I'd say my top 10, probably remakes of all time. I enjoyed it that much. There's a lot of moments that I absolutely enjoy. Hey, Jordan, hi, guys. Glad to hear again. I have after such a chaotic weekend, I have no doubt, Jason. I have no doubt, man. I'm glad you could make it to the live. Again, guys, if you're hopping on in, please make yourself known by leaving a comment in the chat. But Rob Zombie's Halloween, I would say, is probably my top 10. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. There's a lot of memorable moments. Joe Grizzly, I mean, how could you not get sucked into that? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch. And I'm gonna cut that mask right off your face. And he just gets tackled by Michael in the stalls. I mean, that's just that's classic Halloween moment right there. On Blu-ray release of Halloween 2007. I might have to look into that too. Yeah, it's very interesting. But I have been collecting horror DVDs again, horror DVDs and VHSs. So to get those is very exciting. I used to have a bunch of horror DVDs, and I sold them all at a yard sale. I was naive back then. I wasn't thinking. I sold a lot of VHSs that I really wish I didn't sell. I had the Silence of the Lambs, I had the It miniseries on VHS. I had a bunch of Stephen King stuff. But back then, you don't think. Sometimes you just want money, and you don't. In your mind, you just say, "I don't watch those anymore." So like, let's just get rid of them. And then you don't. And then you look back on. I mean, then a few years later, you look back on that, and you're like, "Damn, I could barely get through a 3-hour movie." By the way, if you want to go ahead and open the small package, you can. The larger one is the real gift. Do you want me to open that like on live stream now? I mean, I can, man. I can, but there's not a lot being sent on my birthday live stream, so I only have a few packages here right now. But if you want me to, I can open it if you want, Philip. What's up, Nick and Thor? How you doing, man? Glad you can make it to the live stream. A lot of channel members. A lot of channel members. You missed Blockbuster? Same here. I love it. I appreciate you channel members. I really do. You guys help me out a lot. I still have the original version of Day of the Triffids on VHS. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I got several VHSs. I got the second and third Nightmare on Elm Street. I got both of the Gremlins movies on VHS. I have Jeepers Creepers 1, The Evil Dead, Hurt My Back. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. A lot of people have been going through a lot tonight, and I do hate to hear that. I am very sorry. What is your least favorite Disney movie? My least favorite Disney movie. My least favorite Disney movie. It's not a bad movie by any means. No, I'm not sure if I'm going to pick that one. I was about to say Treasure Planet. But I think there's worse Disney movies out there. It doesn't have to be a animated movie, I suppose. I mean, there's a lot of really bad Disney movies out there. The one that comes to my mind, and I know this is going to be blasphemy to a lot of people, but the Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause, I did not care for at all. I thought that's when the series actually got so cartoony. I would have preferred if they stuck with the feeling of, like, Santa Claus 2 and the Santa Claus. Santa Claus 3 just felt very... Yeah. Oh, thank you for gifting a sub. I mean, a member. I appreciate that, Nick and Thor. Hell yeah, man. Have you guys watched The Little Mermaid yet? I was wondering how it was. I'm sure the cartoon is better, but was curious. Apparently, a lot of people love it, and they're really surprised about it. That's what I've heard. Especially, you know, from my friends and everything. I've heard that they really enjoyed it. I used to have The Hunchback of Notre Dame, the silent version, as well as the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on VHS. I love Day of the Triffids too. I wish a boutique label would be put out on Blu-ray. Hey, Mandeep, how are you doing? Thank you for hopping on into the live stream, man. Glad you can make it. How are you doing tonight, dude? Sam and Colby video on Sunday. Yes, that's right. They do have a video on Sunday. Mine is The Lion King 1.5. Yeah, that is a pretty unnecessary Disney movie. It's a fun time though. I enjoyed it as a kid. I still have a lot of fond memories of it. I can sing that one song, "Quick Before the Hyenas Come." Dig a ton, dig a ton. Yeah, there's a lot of moments in that movie that are memorable to me. Treasure Planet to me was a very forgettable film, in a sense. It's, I, I there's worse Disney movies. I got to think about that for a minute. The Little Mermaids, I said before, was great. Unfortunately, bigots will review bomb it. Yeah, yeah. There's gonna be negativity with it. I think any movie, but yeah, it's. How you doing, Jordan? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Nick and Thor. Really, what is the new Sam and Colby video about? I'm not too sure what it's gonna be about, to be honest. You ever seen Lady and the Tramp 2? Whatever his name is, Adventure? Something like that. Fox and the Hound 2. You know, actually, this, I just might have thought about my least favorite Disney film. Yeah. Yeah, this might actually be blasphemy to a lot of people. I gotta, let me go ahead and, you know what? Here. Join me on an adventure, everyone. Join me on an adventure. Worst Disney movies. Top 10 worst Disney movies and animated films of all time. Oh, boy. Yeah, okay. Turn my ad blocker off. Gosh dang it. Alright, let's go through this really quick. Yeah, pretty bad things about Strange World. That one I forgot. Number Pocahontas. Wow. Oliver and Company. I loved Oliver and Company. Oh man, this list I already disagree with by far. Dinosaur is a good movie. It's a weird movie, but it's a good one. Oh my god. Caballeros. I can't remember that one too much. I liked an extremely goofy movie. Oh my gosh. I already just... The Black Cauldron is number 5. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my goodness. This is blasphemy. Chicken Little. I get that one. I get why some people might say that is one of the worst ones. It's pretty meh. Olaf's Frozen Adventure. I've yet to see that. Strange World, which was very recent. Number 2. Wow. What's number 1? Home on the Range. I was going to say Home on the Range as being my least favorite. But I kind of disagree with that list. I actually don't agree with that list too much. This is the same exact list. Starts off with Pocahontas. Screen Rant. Let's go ahead. Ranked by Rotten Tomatoes. Gosh, dang it. Get off my screen. Thank you. Recess. School's Out. All right. Pocahontas. Robin Hood. Home on the Range makes sense. Oliver and Company. The hate for Oliver and Company. Fun fact: I've never seen Atlantis all the way through. Never seen it all the way through. I got to go ahead and rewatch that. Return to Neverland. I didn't think it was that bad. It's fine. Planes Fire. I never even watched the first Planes or Planes Fire and Rescue. Bambi 2 wasn't horrible. Brother Bear is number 5. Oh my goodness, this is blasphemy. Chicken Little makes sense. Doug's first movie. I have not seen Doug's first movie. Planes, number 2. Jungle Book 2. I can see that. Oh, okay. I'm shocked right now. Brother Bear? How does Brother Bear almost make the top 5? Okay, so for the ladies or men, Magic Mike's Last Dance is on HBO Max. Oh my god. Loved Oliver and Company and the Aristocats. Yeah, that list was awful. I agree with that. That was horrible. Not Robin Hood. Oliver and Company and Robin Hood being on the worst list, Disney list. Are you kidding me? Love Black Cauldron. Same here, man. That is one of those rare Disney movies where I'm like, that would benefit from a remake. Black Cauldron deserves a remake. I would love to see the Horned King in live action. Oh my god, that'd be intense. Terrifying. There's a lot of things they could do better with the live action for Black Cauldron. That makes more sense than the Lion King remake. The Black Cauldron would be a good one remake. Home on the Range wasn't bad. I just didn't care for it. It's one of the more forgettable ones out there. More power to you if you love it. More power to you. The Rescuers, the Black Cauldron, controversial Disney film, was given a PG rating. Black Cauldron is like my favorite animated film ever. Next to The Last Unicorn, whomever made that list is still living. Brother Bear, yeah, Brother Bear shocked me. Brother Bear and the Robin Hood one shocked me at that. It was on like the worst. Really, what is the Sam McCool video about? Make sure to cut up all my comments. I'm not liking how Stitch looks in live action. Did they already post pictures of a live action Stitch? There's a good chance it might be fake. Let me go ahead and look that up really quick for you. That's crazy that they're already... I know they're making a live action Lilo and Stitch. Oh man, sorry. My allergies, guys. Oh gosh, come on. Lilo and Stitch. Live action. That's not him, right? That right there is not... That's not real, right? I need more information on this. If he looks like this, that's adorable. But if he looks like whatever that is... I don't know what to say. Let's go ahead and look up Lilo and Stitch on IMDb. This is normally where I go when I want information about a movie. Normally, if there was any images, they'd be dropped here. Jumbo! Zach Galifianakis is Jumbo. That's a pretty good... I respect that casting. Doesn't look like they have... It looks like Chris Sanders is going to be playing Stitch, and I'm sure he probably voiced Stitch in the original one too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he voices Stitch all the time, so that's great. They got him playing Stitch. Okay, so I don't know if that is how he's going to look in the live action. I'm hoping not, because that would be kind of horrifying. What was the very first live-action remake? 101 Dalmatians looks awful. None of these are real, I believe. I don't think it's real either. I'm pretty positive they're not real. Not Robin Hood. Love those movies. Black Cauldron. Making it look as awful. None of those real. 101 Dalmatians is a good movie. Antonis. Walt Disney is actually quakening in his grave. If he actually in one right now, if he's actually in one right now, yeah, he would be pretty disappointed on where the company has gone from where it started. I would say. Like, financially, he wouldn't be disappointed. But where it's gone, I think the messages have gone behind Disney. Where it's more about trying to send... I really feel like... Let me, You know, I just remembered a movie that came out from Disney that everybody, I think, has forgotten about. And it wasn't on that list, which I'm surprised. I guess it would be more of Pixar, though. Pixar... That's definitely more Pixar, right? Lightyear is more of a Pixar movie. I'd assume so. Chris Evans is Buzz Lightyear. 6.1 out of 10. I've only heard bad things about it. Has anybody here seen Lightyear? Anybody here? I never said it was a bad movie. They're making Black Phone 2. Yes, they are. Oh, well, Black Phone 2. Yeah, I'm very excited about Black Phone 2. Hashtag not our Stitch. You haven't seen Lightyear? I haven't seen it either. I kind of wasn't even interested in Lightyear because I kind of got burnt out on the Toy Story franchise in general. I just wasn't interested. And then I started hearing a lot of negative reviews. I just lost complete interest in watching it. I did enjoy Turning Red, though. I thought Turning Red was a fantastic movie. That one's not getting a lot of love, and there was a lot of negativity towards it because they thought it was too, in a sense, mature for... It was a little bit too mature, is what their argument was. It was too, not really offensive, but just too disturbing, I guess, of a conversation to have, even knowing it's part of life. It made no sense to me why everybody was shitting on the movie. Not Disney related, but live action The Last Unicorn. Opinions. I've never seen The Last Unicorn. I couldn't give too much of an opinion on it myself. But I'm aware of its existence, though. The Last Unicorn? Yeah, I'm aware of it. I love the animation style. One of my personal favorite films, animated films, of course, is The Secret of NIMH. Has anyone ever seen The Secret of NIMH? Oh, good golly, is it a good movie. Love The Last Unicorn? Hell yeah. What would you think of the Rocky Horror Muppet Show with Gonzo as Frankenfurter? I'd be down. I'd be so down to watch that. I would never say no to that. The Secret of NIMH was a phenomenal animated film. Of course, my favorite one of all time, though, has to go to Spirited Away. Spirited Away is by far my favorite animated film of all time. I have not watched an animated movie that has surpassed it yet. So, yeah, I absolutely love this film. Yo Baba, I mean, oh my god, it's so good. It is so good. Love that movie. Secret of NIMH is an underrated non-Disney movie. It really is. God, I haven't seen that movie in years. Right? We went from from horror to Disney. That's right. These live streams are randomized, man. You can never know where I'm going to go with it. By the way, if you're hopping on into the live stream, guys, hit that like button. Let me know that you're watching by slaying that like button. Hit the thumbs up right now. Don't even think about it. We're almost to 20 likes. I know we can get there. Do me that solid. I just heard a coyote outside. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to the original screen now. Imagine if they made a Jason anime. That'd be something. That'd be something. I own The Secret of NIMH on Blu-ray and VHS. Are you still excited for The Last Voyage of the Demeter? Oh, hell yeah, man. That looks like a fantastic time. The Last Voyage of the Demeter? Oh my god, I'm so pumped. She was like a water animal like Nessie. She was like a water animal like Nessie. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Ooh, Seren. Oh, okay, was good too. I would love to see a live-action Last Unicorn. She was like a water animal. I can't read today. Got too much sun from being outside all day. But love Secret of NIMH. Yeah, it's a fantastic movie. Secret of NIMH is one of my favorite animated films. Spirited Away is my favorite animated movie. Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney animated film. Thinking of other animated movies now that I really do appreciate and love from my childhood. I actually really enjoyed Black Cauldron. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I loved Ralph Bakshi's version of The Lord of the Rings. I thought he did a fantastic job. Really creepy imagery in there. Haunting imagery. I might even show you guys a clip of it. If you've never seen the animated Lord of the Rings, I'm about to show you a clip from it, so be ready for that. Let's go ahead and head to YouTube. Subscribe to my channel if you're passing on through. 17,700 subscribers was just hit tonight. Holy shit. We just hit 17,700 subscribers tonight on live stream. Oh my good golly. That is a big fucking step in the right direction. A round of applause, honestly. A round of applause. Love Spirited Away. Howl's Moving Castle is a phenomenal one. Serendipity is what I was talking about in case I was causing you to have a stroke. Oh, no, I have strokes all the time, but I get what you're saying. I'm going to go ahead and look that up really quick, too. Serendipity, nope. Movie. 2001? That's not animated. All dogs go to heaven. Oh, Lupin. Let me go ahead and look that up again. Sorry about that. I'm such an idiot. Let me go ahead and highlight that right there. Hell yeah. Let's go back really quick and let me go ahead and do this. Give me 1 second, guys, to figure out my life. Go ahead and figure out my life really quick. There we go. Oh! That's interesting. The pink dragon. If that's what you're talking about. Oh my goodness. I feel like I actually have seen this creature before. That is a... Wow. That hits. Wow. Let's see. Black Riders. See? Ah.
There's someone coming up ahead, Mr.
Okay. I think my desktop audio is on, so... Let me know if you guys can hear this. I'm not going to show the whole scene because... They run off the road. There might be an echo. I apologize. The music is creepy. Woo. I'm gonna get him on. Come on, jump off the horse. He's looking around. Let's get him. Okay, watch this. Watch this. This part used to terrify me as a kid. Oh, that's haunting. Imagine that freak above you. Okay. About to put the ring on. Oh. Fuck that. That is unsettling. That is unsettling. That is... Oh, I think I have watched the animated Lord of the Rings. It's pretty good. The Lord of the Rings anime feature covers the first 2 books and the series. Okay, let's go back to cam only. There we go. Yeah, that was one of the main scenes that I remember from the animated Lord of the Rings. Really creepy. I just rewatched the animated Lord of the Rings Crave last week. Awesome. That's so cool. Absolutely the fuck not. Yeah, look, isn't that creepy, dude? The way he just fucking walks. The noise he makes gave me goosebumps. Yeah, that fucking... Sounds like he has a migraine. Yeah, fuck that, dude. Try 80s, 90s anime cartoon. Yes. Wonder what they do the thing too. That's it. Have the animated Lord of the Rings. Love it. Wish they had finished the trilogy. Yeah, that would have been really cool for Ralph Bakshi actually finished the trilogy. Yeah, it's as a kid, dude, watching the animated Lord of the Rings movie. I mean, even the orcs and stuff. The way the battle scenes were shot, how they would swing their swords and like blood, like purple blood would like fly all over the screens and stuff. You felt every swing. It was a really cool time. I really enjoyed it. I own it on DVD, and I also own it on VHS. Mr. Ink, how you doing? Thank you for joining the live stream. Glad you can make it. Absolutely the fuck not, yeah. Oh my God, Ashley using some of them emojis, those custom emojis that only members can use. Become a member and get access to those emojis. Have you seen Bashki's Wizards? No, I have not. I have heard of it, though. I do want to check it out at some point. Welcome back, Francis. Hell yeah, man. Glad you made it back. I have to depart for now. My chronic tiredness, understandable. Go ahead. How old are you? Take a guess. No, don't take a guess. I already know you're probably going to say 45. I am actually 26 years old, going on 27 years old next month. I'll be 27 next month. How you guys doing, by the way? Thank you for joining the live stream. If you're making it here, hell, Yellow Rice Boy, how's it going, man? Thank you for making it to the live stream. Glad you can make it. How's your night going, dude? Yeah, the original Bashki's Lord of the Ring. I remember the opening to that movie where they're describing the making of the rings and stuff. The Golem creature, how he's introduced in the movie used to scare the hell out of me. I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna look it up right now. It's very creepy. If you thought the ring race scene was creepy, this might creep you out even more. If I had to be serious with you, let's go ahead and filter me down. There we go. Let's go ahead and check out the opening to Ralph Bakshi's The Lord of the Rings. Like, don't get me wrong, Peter Jackson's movies are superior in almost every way. There's certain things I prefer, though, from the Bakshi movie compared to the Peter Jackson movies. Frodo, the character of Frodo, is by far better in Bakši's version. By far. No comparison. Okay, let's see. The Lord of the Rings animated opening. Here it is. Watch with me. Oh, it's intense, dude.
Ago, in the early years of the Second Age, the great elven smiths forged rings of power. 9 for mortal men, 7 for the dwarf lords, 3 for the tall elf kings.
Let's get to it, though.
The Master Ring. The one ring to rule the
That's
whole.
Sauron. That's all you see of him, by the way. You don't get to see much of Sauron. That's pretty much all you get to see of him. So you don't even know what he is. He's mysterious, which I like that.
With the one ring, Middle-earth's his, and he cannot be overcome.
Oh my god, it's so good.
As the last alliance of men and elves fell beneath his power, he did not notice the heroic shadow who slipped in.
Okay, let's go to the scene that freaks me out the most.
One ring. Fishing in the great river one day.
Yep, Schmeagol. Look at that. I found this, and I'm gonna keep it.
Why, Smeagol? Because it's my birthday, my love.
And I want it.
I have already given you more than I could afford. I found this, and I'm going to keep it.
Oh.
Are you indeed, my love?
Yeah, I was a child and watched this. Freaked me the fuck out.
He used the ring for thieving and to find out secrets. His own people began to despise the wretched creature, to call him Gollum. Tortured, but the ring. And so it was that Bilbo found him.
Bilbo!
During his travels with the dwarf.
This scene right here terrified me as a kid.
Thief, Baggins! Thief! It stole our precious, our birthday present. Thief, Baggins!
The way he runs towards the camera. The way he runs towards the camera. Used to terrify me as a kid. Yeah. Yep. That one of the creepiest motherfucking scenes from my childhood right there. Alright, getting back to the live stream. Sorry about that. Nope. Yep, that... I would love to do a reaction to Terrifier 2, yeah. I think I'm gonna be doing it, yeah, at some point. Or are you planning on doing a reaction to Terrifier 2? I have to watch the animated Lord of the Rings when we sign off. Same here, same. Oh, it's so good. I literally only sprinkled in some of the best moments. But I actually am in the mood to watch it myself, too. It's a really good time. Jordan, you think they are going to make a thing, too? At some point, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, everything is kind of getting a requel, sequel kind of thing. So at some point, I'm sure it's going to happen. Because they know they can bank off that shit. I have the 12-inch vinyl soundtrack for the animated Lord of the Rings. It opens to reveal beautiful artwork from the film. That is so cool. So I got the Zelda Switch Zelda Pro Controller. I'm a bit obsessed with Tears of the Kingdom. That is cool, though. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I know everybody that I know is actually absolutely enjoying the hell out of it. More people using them custom emojis. Fuck yeah. Hopefully he doesn't saw someone in half like he did in the first one, because, whoa, that was insane, yeah. Yeah, that movie did not hold back, and I heard the second movie is even more gruesome. All right, also I'm going to finally watch Celebrity Ghost Stories. Ah, yes, thank you. That's awesome, Peachy. I hope you enjoy that. I've been finding it to be very freaky. Where did you buy your Chucky doll behind you from? That was sent to me by Nicole Mercer from my audience. She sent that to me. It was a very sweet gift, and I love it. Terrifier 2 ups the ante. What's the heart for? What's the heart for? I swear you're the only one seeing this heart. Does anybody else have a heart in the corner of the screen? Then does anybody else? I think you mentioned that the other day too, where I was live and you said you saw a heart on the screen. I don't know what the heart is there for, to be honest, but in a ridiculous way. I do. What is the Celebrity Ghost Stories thing? It's a show that you can watch here on YouTube. It's Celebrity Ghost Stories. Just look it up and you can find it. Oh, you have a heart on your screen too, Ashley? I don't know what the heart is for. Wait. Maybe I know what you're talking about. Let me look. Maybe I know what you're talking about. Ah! Are you guys talking about the heart with the money sign in the center that says thanks next to it? There's a heart with a money sign in the center and it says thanks. Are you talking about that? Oh, it's a mobile thing. There is a heart on the screen though. You're probably not talking about that. I don't see the heart thing on this, but it might be a mobile thing. Yeah, you might have it because I'm not seeing the heart on my screen. So it might be something for only people with phones. It's just a chat thing. It must be some new YouTube app thing. Makes sense. Makes sense. We have 20 likes on the live stream now, guys. Thank you so much. And by the way, we hit 85 supporters. So if you guys are somebody who have been considering on becoming a channel member or supporting my channel in any way, just to let you know that we are getting close to the deadline. So if you guys want to make sure that I stick around after 2025 to continue my reactions to movie reactions and things like that, being able to pay an editor, definitely consider on becoming a channel member by going down below, clicking that join button, joining me, so I can make sure I can keep these reactions coming to you guys. Movie reactions are only possible if I'm able to afford to pay an editor to edit these reactions and then send them to my channel. That's the only way I can do it at the moment. So if you guys want to make sure I can send more and film more and post more to the channel, definitely make sure you become a channel member. No, my screen doesn't have a heart on it. Okay. I wish Ralph Bashki would make more animated movies. Same here. I think it'd be really cool. I googled it. They're just the chat reactions. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, guys, definitely consider on becoming channel members. I don't like the placement of this emoji thing, though. It's right in the way of the last comment. Is it really? That's dumb. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know how to fix that, in all honesty. Might be a members thing. It might be. It might be a members thing. 21 likes on the live stream. Hell yeah, guys. Thank you so much for that level of support. Just on mobile, not limited to members? Gotcha. It's a small complaint, not your fault. YouTube is just dumb. Yeah, I could be dumb sometimes, for sure. Can't deny that. I gotta go feed my 4 cats. Have a good night, everyone. All right, Cheyenne, thank you for hopping on, and hope you have a fun rest of your night. Thank you for joining. Got our air conditioners in today. Woo! Good deal. Good deal. Well, I have mine turned on right now. Dude, it is hot. You know, Ashley, you know it's hot out here. So, yeah, I'm glad to hear that you got your air conditioners going, because, oh my God, it is the mystery of the heart. It's rough in Ohio with the heat. I think it's supposed to be 95 tomorrow morning. 95 degrees tomorrow. Can you believe that? Hotter than the devil's toe. Yeah, but hotter than his balls. Oh my god, I just noticed that. You see that? I cut myself with a razor. Oh my god, I could have went out. It's fucked. The heat is fucked. There's popsicles downstairs, though. I've thought about it. At least we are out of winter. True, true. True. Dude, the heat, though, can be a little bit more intense. I don't know about that. I don't know. It's all rather intense. So it melt you? Kind of. Hey, the King of Bentley. How are you doing tonight, dude? Oh, my God. I forgot about Insidious Chapter 5. Yeah, Insidious 5 comes out next month, everybody. What are your thoughts on that one? You guys excited to see it? Are you guys a little bit nervous? Love winter. Certain places winter can be great. Some places winter can be shit. I get it. I mean, winter, for us, winter lasted quite a while. It was cold as hell about 4 weeks, like a month ago. Did you watch Jeepers Creepers Reborn? Not yet. I plan on doing that, though, at some point here soon. Thank you for the donation, man. I appreciate that, Yellow Rice Boy. That brought us up to almost $6 tonight. Hell yeah, that's $6 I didn't have in my piggy bank. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate the donations. It really helps out a lot. You have no idea. Francis, you're scared? For Jeepers Creepers Reborn? Yeah. I'm gonna be getting pretty close. I'm getting ready to watch that. Jeepers Creepers Reborn, The Naked Gun, and School of Rock are the 3 movies that I'm gonna be watching here soon. So be on the lookout for that. I'm having phantom pain right now. My big toe and was amputated. I keep having pain where it was. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I have no doubt. What? Oh my god! Can't wait to see if it will be as good as the first and second. Not then I won't see it. Won't see anymore. If not, then I won't see anymore. Oh, you talking about Jeepers Creepers Reborn? Yeah, I've heard some really bad things about Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Really bad things about it. Mostly everybody, besides 1 or 2 people, have told me it was better than the 3rd movie, but still not good. I'm worried about it, man. I'm really worried about it because I really, really love the first movie. I love the first Jeepers Creepers. The second one I really enjoyed. Third one was like, oh, Insidious, gotcha. Oh, yeah, Insidious, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood that. Yeah, Insidious, the Insidious franchise. The Last Key was dog shit. I don't know anybody, to my knowledge, that really overall loved Insidious, The Last Key, or at least will acknowledge it was probably their least favorite of the franchise. I found it to be a completely just, who cares kind of movie. Like, why did anybody want to see a prequel instead of a sequel? No one was asking for a prequel. Everybody was wanting to see a continuation, and they gave us a complete prequel movie. Yeah, it needs to be better than the last one. And Insidious Chapter 3 wasn't all that bad. It was just kind of meh. Yeah, the Last Key disappointed the hell out of me. I was so much looking forward to that. But at the end of the day, it just was like, ah, God. Very generic. Looking at my horror movie collection right now. Trying to debate what franchises do I need to finish. Mike, how's it going, man? Thank you for hopping on in. Glad to see that you made it. How are you doing tonight? Glad to see a lot of people hopping on in. I know a lot of people weren't notified about tonight's live stream. But at the end of the day, what can you do? What can you do? I'm glad to hear that you're notified. Start where you left off. True, yeah. I'm sorry that I haven't been on your streams lately. I've been so sad this past 2 weeks. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Depression has hit me in some ways, too. If I had to be honest, I've been hit by depression quite a few times this week. It happens, you know. The best we can do is just keep going. Happier days are ahead. Things may look bad now, but for sure, they're going to get better. I try not to let anything hold me down. YouTube can't even YouTube can't even consistently suck. Sometimes I'm notified, sometimes I'm not. Yeah. Yeah. I wish it was more consistent. Tomorrow's Billy Joe McAllister Day. Hang in there, Mr. Ink. Yeah, hang in there, buddy. Better days are coming. You know what they say, things are going to get worse before they get better. And sometimes that's true. Shane, I forgot to mention that next Sunday, June 11th, Jurassic Park will be 30 years old. Good golly. The original Jurassic Park will be 30 years old on June 11th. Oh, you like my smile reaction? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, if you have your own copy, you can go watch the full uncut reaction over on my Patreon page. Get yourself your own copy and you're all set. Just press it at the same time I play it and you'll be good. Smile was better than expected to be. I agree. I agree. It was a very surprising movie. Jurassic Park is one of the best action movies of all time. Oh yeah, hell yeah it is, man. It's one of the best Steven Spielberg movies of all time. Steven Spielberg, my favorite Steven Spielberg movie might be Jurassic Park. Might be Jurassic Park actually. Jaws, Jurassic Park, E.T. You really almost can't even go wrong with Steven Spielberg. Whenever Steven Spielberg's involved, you already know you're probably going to get something at least enjoyable. Have you watched Barbarian? Yes, I did. Barbarian was surprising, and it was fun, and it was good. Really like Barbarian. My favorite film of last year, though, was easily The Black Phone. Smile was good, Barbarian was great, but The Black Phone took it for me. Yeah, sometimes I'm not notified until the live stream is over. And that's unfortunate, too, because I really feel like more people would probably hop into my live streams if they actually got the notification that I was going live. But a lot of people just don't get notified. And it sucks, because I feel like more people would be hopping on in. Barbarian was kind of weird. It was weird, but it was effective. I thought it was one of those really... It was a weird movie, but it worked. I think mine was Barbarian. Such a fucked up film. It really is a really out there movie. Yeah. You feel old as hell? You're not. You are not, Ashley. Austin, what's up, man? Hey, don't worry about it, dude. I'm just glad more people are getting notified. How are you doing tonight, Austin? How's your day going? What are you doing this weekend? Yes, the Black Phone was good, and the killer was creepy and sounded like a creep in some of the scenes. Yep. Oh, he was one of the biggest creeps I've ever seen in any movie and ever that I've seen. He was unsettling. I'd put him up there with Kathy Bates from Misery. Unsettling. Very creepy. How do I go to Patreon? I'll link you up. If you want to join Patreon, I'll link you up. Don't worry about it. There's my link to Patreon. Doing good. Probably will watch horror movies this weekend. Fuck yeah. You love to hear it. You love to hear it. Same here, man. I want to go see the new Boogeyman movie that came out. I've heard some pretty decent things about it, surprisingly. I got the notification in time, but me and my brother were watching Friday. Ooh, I am sorry to disturb such a great movie. That's unfortunate. I mean, if you wanted to go back and watch that, I completely understand. Jordan pumps out content on Patreon, worth the money, can't even keep up, honestly. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do my best to try to keep up as much as I can with Patreon members. I try to post as often as I can. Sometimes I don't, and I know some people don't want to stick around because I don't post every day, which I get. But seriously, I mean, Patreon is also just to make sure that the channel stays stable with an income. That's mainly the main purpose of Patreon and membership, is to make sure that if, let's say, my channel is not getting a lot of money coming in, which it isn't at the moment, then that's definitely a place to where you can make sure the money has a stable income coming in. It's just one of those things to make sure the channel continues to go. Other Patreons I follow barely post anything. Oh wow. Well, I'm feel glad. 35. So I was 5 when Jurassic Park came out. I don't even know if I was born. You're not old. You're not that. You're not old. Ashley, you know you're not old. We finished it. I still get chills to look at Tommy. Gives me the camera at the end. Yeah. Yeah, I love it, dude. I love that movie so much. I would love to watch it. Anybody want to have a movie night? Want to come over, hang out, watch Friday the 13th final chapter with me? I'm down. I'm so down. I love that movie so much. That movie or Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I am down to watch either or. My favorite Jurassic Park was the third one. Interesting, Tom. Interesting. I respect it. I respect it. I would, but I don't live in Ohio, unfortunately. Understandable, Antonis. Don't worry about it, man. I get it. Ugh. Gosh, these hoodies, they're big and they're comfortable and they feel like blankets, but during the summertime, it's not really all that great of an idea. By the way, you guys enjoying that new Twin Paranormal reaction I posted earlier? Let me go over and look how many views that's got. But,
All right.
6 hours ago, almost 60 likes. Hell yeah, you love to see it, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. God, I'm an idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, you love to see it. 17,701 subscribers right now. That is so good. That is so cool. I disagree. Once you're out of your 20s, you're old. I'm 32. No, not necessarily. I don't think you're old until you hit 60. When you're over the halfway point, then you're old. You're not old until you hit 60. Dude, you being in your 30s is like in your prime, man. 20s and 30s, you're in your prime. By the way, guess what we had for dinner tonight? Just guess. The first thing that comes to your mind, just say it. What do you think I had for dinner tonight? Let's talk about food, since we like talking about food at some point in these live streams. Might as well stick with tradition. Did you see Sam and Colby's new teaser for the new video? I did not see their teaser. I'm a $1, so I wish I'm... God. I said $1. I'm 51, so I wish I was 30. Dude, you're fine, man. You're fine. You're fine. No, not ramen, not pizza. Nope. 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 I saw Jurassic Park first run in the theater. You should have heard the gasps when they saw the first dinosaur. Dude, that I could only imagine that T-Rex scene in theaters when the fucking wires start snapping. And oh, I would have been losing it. I would have been crying. I'd have been losing it. I'd have been woo. That shit's terrifying. Nope, not hamburgers. Ah, Francis. I had steak. I had steak with hot sauce. You best believe. Oh, it was so satisfying. That T-Rex scene is probably still one of the scariest movie moments ever. I mean, technically you said it. You said steak, so you were right. I love steak too. You can't go wrong with a steak. Wonder how JP would have been with the original stop motion. Jurassic Park would have been with the original stop motion. I look younger because I eat lots of dark leafy greens. Hey, yeah, stay healthy. Stay healthy. Keep eating those greens. Stay healthy. Respectable. And by the way, the next horror movie reaction that should be coming to YouTube is The Wailing. Probably should go ahead and mention that. The Wailing will be the next one. Any plans to buy another silicone mask? Not right now. That cost me close to that cost me about $730. I mean, the reason why I was able to get that mask was because everybody came together and started donating to me. And I have not seen donations like that since then. So people really just were incredibly generous and started donating one after the other. Like, I was getting people sending me hundreds of dollars. Just one person was sending me hundreds of dollars because they were really wanting to help out with that. I can't afford something like that again right now. But I would love to buy more, but it's just really expensive. I'm tired, but I'm lazy to turn my computer and go to sleep, and I want to heat something in a microwave. Oh, Jordan, I ordered a new rug from Creepy Company. Michael Myers, hell yeah, man. I know which one you're talking about, too. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. I got the Jason one over there next to my futon. And don't anyone say over the hill. I say what? What hill? Who's all hopping in right now? I see some people hopping on. But I feel like an old man in my 30s. Nah, don't, dude, you're not old, man. I mean, you're going to feel it, I'm sure. You're going to mentally, like, always think it, like, you're getting up there. But, I mean, it all happens to us. We all age. I mean, right now, yeah, I'm 26 years old, but at some point I'm gonna be in my 40s. At some point I'm gonna be in my 50s. It is what it is, you know. Hey, more people definitely hopping on in because the likes started going up a lot. How you guys doing? Thank you for joining the live stream. Glad to see that you made it. Yeah, you learn I'd just say embrace it, man. Gonna be 46 soon. Nice. Then wear your regular shirt until it cools off some, or stay hydrated because those hoodies, yeah, the hoodies really do make it a little hot. I mean, I don't mind sweating though. I like to go out and work out sometimes, so like I'll go mow the lawn or something and try to get a sweat going. Stay hydrated, of course. Happy early birthday, Jason. Yeah, happy early birthday, man. Hell yeah. Sushi, I love sushi, man. Oh, man. Sushi is so good. Kind of want sushi now. But, alright, guys. We've been on for an hour and 36 minutes. I think right now would be a good time to end the live stream. We've been on for quite a while. It was a lot of fun. Again, I really appreciate it. If you did not hit that like button, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. We just hit 17,700 subscribers tonight, which is a big fucking accomplishment, I must say. But I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. It's a lot of fun. Glad to relive some of those really childhood iconic scenes with you guys from Ralph Bakshi's The Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. Hopefully, we'll be doing another live stream soon, so stick around, of course. And I really appreciate it, guys. I'll talk to you all later. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And more videos to come, so. All right. Francis, Shane, Tom, Ashley, Philip, Peachy, Mr. Ink, Yellow Rice Boy, Antonis, everybody who's watching right now, have a great afternoon. Thank you so much for hopping on in. Hell yes. All right. Take care, everybody.